So today I went and collected some lovely leaves from outside and decided that I would try and use nature and use watercolours and create some beautiful prints. Here you can see my watercolours. We have a lovely beautiful range. I've got some lovely pinks, and what I'm doing is I'm using a bit of baking sheet and painting the leaf, and then I'm printing it straight onto the paper. I'm using something heavy to put on top. Now as you can see, it didn't turn out very dark, but that's okay. Here I try again. I'm going, this one's got a few holes in it. I paint it with a bit of blue, and again I put it on top of the sheet of paper, pressed down, and there, look at that beautiful colour. Absolutely gorgeous. The textures are so nice. I've used a twig and I have made a nice wee heart to add another effect. I'm dabbing some thistle over the top. Here I'm just dipping into the watercolour to creating again more texture and more background effects to the piece. Here you can see I'm using a red and again creating texture. I've also got a photo which I've put on because I'm going to be using this in a journal, and in this photo, I also have beside it some dried leaves, and I've stuck the photo on with some washi tape and wrapped a bit of twine round just to add a nice little effect to it for when you get closer into the piece. So as you can see, it sits quite nicely here at the moment. Now I've got some stamps. These are stamps that I have collected or got, and they're very of nature. I'm using some watercolor pens. I'm using some black stamps as well and colouring in on top of it, so then I can put the stamp over the top and press down, and it creates this nice light pattern. Now you can barely see it there, so I'm trying to go over the top again, and you can see the nice texture coming together. So as you can see, from what started off as a plain page, using parts of nature from outside is starting to look really, really lovely. I'm also using a bit of baby wipe and smushing some of the bits of the stamp in to give it that little effect. And here I am just cutting to size so it will fit into my journal nice and neatly, and cornering the edges, and here you are as the finished piece. The finished piece, which you can see all the lovely textures created brightly, nicely from nature, from walking outside, and there you are.